Spartans. A.J. Dingledine in the first gets loose, scores one of 4 goals on the night for A.J. That made it 1-0, and then it's 4-0 later on in the first half. Taylor Stacy, look at the beautiful header pass right there to Johnson, who gets free and then sends it home. And the Spartans are ranked 5th nationally in the Coaches Association poll. They win by a pair of touchdowns tonight, 14-0. Across soccer team lost in the semifinals of the state tournament. Well, this season, with 10 seniors on the roster, nothing short of a state championship will do. Channel 8 sports reporter Kevin Suits has more on a team whose motto is unfinished business.
Last year, the Lincoln East girls won a state soccer title. This year, the boys are trying to follow suit and are off on the right foot. At 5-0, East is heralded as the top team in the state, and that's not even the impressive part. According to the National Soccer Coaches Association, the Spartans are the 5th best team in the country.
You know, it's very flattering. Obviously, we've never played in the other teams around the country. I'd like to think we're that good, but you never know.
There's a lot of teams out there that we've never seen play before, and it's, I don't know, it's a great honor to be up there, up in the rankings.
Not only is this team turning heads across the country, so is forward Mike Johnson. The senior captain has already been named Gatorade Player of the Year in the state and is in the hunt to be named National Player of the Year.
It's a great honor. There are many players in the state who deserve this, from Omaha to Lincoln. There are so many great players this year. Just happy that the coaches voted me in.
He's contributed a lot to the team, and I think he's a great leader to the team, and everybody looks up to him, and I think that's important as a captain.
Well, Mike's a special player, but more important, he's a special person. And the one thing I knew Mike brought to our team was a lot of aggressiveness, and again, that fun thing. I mean, you know, the kid knows how to have fun.
And Johnson's not the only one having fun this season. It's come naturally for a bunch that's outscored their opponents 27-3.
Country's top 5 prep teams, and the Knights of Southeast looking to give the Spartans their first loss. Watch the great effort in front by the Knights, and just over. East would strike on the scoreboard. Mike Johnson. This is why he's the Gatorade Player of the Year. He never quits. 1-0 East. Fans are pumped. Would go into overtime. Second half, the scoring here. Nick Powers ties it at that. Great effort by the Knights. We're all tied at 1. In overtime now. Johnson again. Oh, that's a great effort, great save attempt. But East 2-1. The coach tells us that's the city championship for East. Finally,
Pop pops it in. 1-1. Lincoln East stormed back to Pop Prep. Surprise. 3-1.
For the
University's Morrison Stadium proved to be right at home for the schools from the capital city. The #1 seed Lincoln East held the defending state champion Westside scoreless throughout the entire match. The only goal was on this loose ball in front of the net, where Lincoln East Quinn Kilgore knocked it in to give the Spartans a 1-0 lead.
Win. Who will they face? The winner.
What a game. Lincoln Southeast and Lincoln East. Need I say more? This one, just like the first 2 games today. Back and forth. Lincoln Southeast with the corner. Keep it alive, just send it right back. The keeper comes out and makes the play. All right, here comes Lincoln East. Right side blocked. And then get it out of there. It went to PKs. The Knights were stopped. Robert Rutford stopped on the second penalty kick. Hero time for the Spartans. Patrick Dingledine. And what do you know? That kind of day. Lincoln East wins it 1-0.
In Lincoln East battle through 100 minutes of scoreless soccer, so we go to a shootout. Southeast Josh Arter puts the Knights up 1-0, but Ryan Zwiener can't do the same thing, stuffed by Lincoln East keeper Anthony Reichwald. So the Spartans have the upper hand. Joseph Baker knocks one in, and that means Patrick Dingledine can lock it up with his kick, and he does just that. The Spartans win the shootout 5-4 and the game 1-0. They'll face the Prep Miller North winner on Wednesday.
East Southeast 2. Double overtime, no score. East threatening. Patrick Dingledine gets a point-blank shot, but John Bradford with the save. The Knights clear it. We go to a shootout. Ryan Zwiener for Southeast the bullet, and how about that save by Anthony Reichwald? Yeah, that would keep things going to the last shooter. At 4 East, Patrick Dingledine gets the game winner. East wins it 1-0 in the shootout. They avenge last year's loss. They will play for the Class A state championship on Wednesday. Win over Columbus. That's back-to-back. The guys also used the late goal to win the title. Quinn Kilgore's rebound put back with just over 4 minutes left gave East a 2-1 win over Creighton.